All right, this is Grayson with Sic'Em365.com. I'm here with Temple 2023 wide receiver Mikal Harrison-Pilot. Mikal wrapped up junior day here in Waco. How was it?
It was great. Meeting some new coaches on staff and just getting around meeting other prospects. It was an overall great day.
Awesome, man. So I know you've been here a lot, been to Baylor a ton. You live in Temple, so really close as well. Did you see anything new or hear anything new today?
No, because the first time I came, I saw everything, saw the campus, so it was good seeing it again. But, just only thing that was new, just meeting new coaches, so I thought it was about it. I love the new coaches, Coach Baker, the new wide receiver coach. I think he's a great guy. Great guy.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that because I was kind of surprised that he was here because he had to move all the way from Buffalo, you know what I mean? So that was cool, but what did he tell you? What were some of the things you learned from him?
Really just his past, from coaching jobs and then how he got here, and just a blessing for him and just a new opportunity. So he wants to see what he can do. And my trainer, they went back a couple years ago. So everything that I know, he already coaches. So it's I'm already knowing what he's going to tell me, just coaching wise and wide receiver wise.
Really cool. So did he have anything that he said that he likes in his wide receivers, or that he maybe wants to see more of at Baylor?
Just really, he's just about the little things. Little things can get you the big things. And his one thing is blocking. He loves blocking. He doesn't want a selfish wide receiver who doesn't block. So that's one of his things, just little things and blocking.
So he won a national championship, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, at Florida.
Yeah.
Is that pretty cool? That I don't know if he talked about it all, but what'd you kind of think about that?
That is kind of cool, just having a coach that has experience already of the sport he loved back when. So it was great telling me all his old stories and how he got here. It's just and all the players he played with, and all the coaches he coached with.
So I asked Austin this, and he talked about Blake Shapen and Gary Bohannon getting to talk to them. Were there any wide receivers that you got to talk to on the team today?
There's some Monterey Baldwin,
and
then I think that was him and Marnie Winfield.
Yeah.
So I talked to those two today.
Okay, so Armani he's in the most recent class. What was he telling you? I know he just got to Baylor probably a few weeks ago?
Yeah. Just telling me how he loved it, why he told me he went from Texas to here. He just loved it here. So and the coaches were just real with him, just like you said, a person of a player. So he loved that. He liked that, and that's why he's here.
Yeah, so I also wanted to ask about Monterey because it seems like the staff is really, really trying to keep the local prospects at Baylor. And you're in that, at Temple and Colleen as well. What have you kind of seen from the staff in regards to keeping Central Texas at Baylor?
Just how they use them. I like how they use their players. They move them around. They just keep them at one spot. But just watching Monterey, catching jet sweeps. That's very cool right there. And I love that. But it's just the person over player thing. That's just all the coaches they're always hype. Even you tell on the sideline, just watching them. Everyone's just into the game and just have that energy.
Yeah, and you mentioned that jet sweep, the Ole Miss game, Sugar Bowl. The true freshman, Monterey just kind of pops out on the side. Is that something you see in your game, that jet sweep game?
Jet sweep game, just using my speed and just being a playmaker and having the ball in my hands.
So I know we talked a little bit about this, but you're at 46 offers. It's one of the longest offer lists probably in the country, honestly. How hard is that for you just to kind of, weave through the schools you're actually interested in and also the schools that are really, showing you a lot of love?
Yeah, just like you said, just trying to see who's going to contact me, me and always contacting them. So just taking it step by step and seeing what coaches really want me. And then that there's some coaches out there that just, offer me and, haven't seen me or talked to me since then. But just building that relationship with the coaches that really want me. So that's how I take it.
How's Baylor doing in that regard?
They're doing great, actually. They're doing real good. They're real good. So.
Okay. Who are the coaches that you talk to the most? Is it like Brian Nance or
Coach Nance, Coach Aranda, and Coach Curtis? Those are my top three guys that contact me the most.
Okay. Awesome, man. So what's next for you? I know you got 7-on-7 coming up. You got a lot of offers to kind of figure out. What do you have coming up on the schedule?
I got baseball and track and 7-on-7, so I'm going to be busy for a while. I got a break for the whole month where I'm going to go. So, just trying to focus on baseball, track, and 7-on-7 for right now.
Okay.
And the schools and all that will come later.
Yeah, so I know you got a lot of out-of-state offers, and you have 5 official visits. Yeah. How are you going to divvy those out a little bit?
It's gonna be hard to think what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna eventually get it. So I might do 3 in-state, 2 out-of-state, or 2 in-state, 3 out-of-state. I'm not sure, but it'll come. I'm still trying to sit down and think about what I'm gonna do about it, but it'll come later though.
Yeah, and I know you were really busy this past summer, right? You went everywhere.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, so does that make it a little bit easier? You could probably rule some out.
Yeah, I'm trying to see scores I haven't seen before, you know. So still trying to take UVs on those and then sit down and talk to my family about which OVs I'm gonna take and just get it from there.
Okay, and you're thinking you're gonna wait a little while before making a decision.
Yes, sir.
Okay, till after all the official visits, or maybe just
Probably,
football season.
I think after the OVs probably.
Okay.
But yeah.
Perfect. All right. Well, thank you so much for
sir.
coming by, man, and really appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Thank you.